Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of our two-part series, How to Shoot Pictures in Your Studio. Hang on to the very end. We're going to have a slideshow of all the pictures so you can see just how all the pictures look from part 1 to part 2, from beginning to end. Check them all out. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this backlight off. So we're going to be shooting with just one light, okay? Now, if she had dark hair, this would be a little bit harder to do, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, what you can do with blonde hair. So the only light we have now, when we started, we had a light here, and a light here. Now we have one, this right here. It's the only light we have. And I'm going to show you still how good you can make this look. I like that right there. That's awesome. Very good. Perfect, good. Good smile. Good smile, very good. Awesome, very good. All right, guys, so we've done the 3 light, the main light, fill light, backlight, and then we've done main light, backlight, and then we've just done main light with no backlight. So I've showed you guys 3 different lighting setups, and I hope you check through those out. But the most important thing that you can do is you got to have a little bit of rapport with your client. You know, she can kind of tell I'm a moron by looking at me, by the way I trip over things, and that makes her laugh. So, so that, you know, you want that look, you want that real laugh. There's a difference between a fake smile and a real smile. And when she smiles, I can see it in her eyes, and that's what's going to make your pictures look much better than the guy down the road. People are going to look at your pictures and say, I don't know what it is, but there's something about this picture I like better. And that's what you want to be. You want to be that guy that people says, I like that better. That was what will get you business. And of course, pretty girls like this won't hurt either. So, but anyway, with that said, guys, if y'all have any questions, my email's down at the bottom. Leave a comment. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that you do differently, just let me know. There are 100 different ways to do a lighting setup. So this is how I choose. I have done it for almost 40 years. Most of the time it's the 2 and the 1. Occasionally I do 1 and 1. And then outside, it's a whole different ballgame. We will be doing some outside stuff at a future date. I'll show you guys how to do outside, because outside is where more people mess up. People go outside where it's bright and think, I don't need a flash. Well, you need a flash more outside than you do anywhere else, because your eyes are inset. And if you're outside, there's these photographers nowadays, they're called available light photographers. They take the pictures and 90% everything looks great, but they've got dark sockets in the eyes, and that's not going to cut it. You want your eyes to stand out. That's the part that needs to jump out. People need to notice the eyes first, because that's where it's at. So, but now I'm going to show you my favoriteest light in the world. It is the Godox ADS 200. I don't know why they're not sold out. I love this light. The only thing you have to use one is you have to plug it into your Godox AD200. And then you run it up to your Godox S200. It's a light stick. It's 360 degrees. So if I fire it like this, light's going to go everywhere. That's why they give you these barn doors. So I'm going to snip these barn doors on. Just like that. And then I can control it like this. And now when the light comes out, it's going to fire just at her. Okay? So watch this. Beautiful light. You're going to love this. Here we go. Looking right back at me. Perfect. Beautiful. I love that hair. That looks awesome. I love that. That's beautiful. Try a few more. Very good. Come a little tighter. But I love this little light. You can put it anywhere. I can move it from there. I can move it over here. Shoot some more just like that. Keep that smile. There you go. One more. Vertical. There we go. Good smile. Very good. Very good. This thing is just so cool. ADS 300, Godox makes it. You got to have an AD 200 to use it. It's an incredible light. It's beautiful light. You can even take it. I'll do one like this to show you. You don't have to have the barn door on there. You're just going to throw light everywhere. So it'll be a little weaker on your subject. But you can see this flash everywhere. So here we go. You know the good smile? She's got that smile down. She's always ready. Very good. And that is absolutely just perfect. Keep that smile. Good. One more. Good smile. Here you go. 1, 2. Oops. My fault. R6 not wanting the eye to take today. There we go. You go. 1, 2, 3. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That cool? You guys see that? That's beautiful, ain't it? You probably can't see it. It's okay. I'll show it to you at the end anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to do a quick interview in just a minute. We're going to move some of this downstairs to set up. So we'll hear what she has to say about everything. See if anything good happened that she thinks, and she's not ready to just run out of here. So anyway, We'll be back with you guys in just a second. Welcome back, guys. We just finished our photo shoot. I haven't seen the results of it yet. I know we had some lighting issues, that some lights went off right in the middle of it, but we're going to make the best of it as we can. And so anyway, sorry about that. We are with Casey, and I want to thank her so much. She drove a long ways to be with us today, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Casey, for driving so far. I really appreciate that.
It's not a problem.
She's super fun to work with, so if y'all want her number, call me, and I won't give it to you because she's mine now. So sorry you can't have her. But anyway, I just want to ask her, did today's photo session, was it fun? Did you find it fun?
Yeah, it was very easy. It was very straightforward, very simplistic, and you guys both have a way of making it fun and making me laugh the entire time, which was the best part.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That's important too. You want to have that rapport with your client, because I've known Casey for years. We've texted, but we've never met in person until today. What are you laughing at? Okay, all right. All right, so we didn't stop the camera there for anything. So anyway,
It's okay.
moving along. So you want to have that good rapport with your clients. You want to make sure they like you and you get along, because there's a lot to be said for that back and forth. You can have the most beautiful girl in the world sitting in front of you. If she don't like you, you're not going to get any good pictures. So you got to have that going on. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about the lighting, because we went over so many different setups. We did the 3 lights, 2 in the front, 1 in the back, then 1 in the front, 1 in the back pointing at her, and then I took all the lights away and we put in that 80, 200, 360 degree light. And I love it. I'm going to run the pictures at the end of this so you can see all the pictures and see what you think about them. All right, so for example, Casey, like when I had you posing upstairs, you did most of the posing, you did really good, but like if you're doing that compared to like being on social media, did you see a difference?
There is a huge difference. Okay. You have to be very focused on the camera eye. Like with Snapchat, for instance, I can show you a little bit, but you don't really have to be looking exactly at the camera for you to take the picture.
Okay.
So it's a lot easier to do when you're just doing it on your own. But looking at the lens and being one-on-one with the photographer and listening to them and following their instruction, it definitely makes for a lot better pictures.
That's cool. I've never heard that perspective before, so that's interesting to hear. Because you see girls doing this all the time, and y'all.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, I've seen them do it, but I don't really know what they're doing other than posing for social media. So that's cool to hear. That's cool to know. So you did like the 101. You liked me saying, turn your chin this way and tilt that way. You like that?
Yeah.
So, okay. Because we're just trying to correct little things in the shots to make them look really good. So
yeah,
that's all we're doing there. So again, I just want to thank you, Casey, for coming so far. We had a blast. You did a great job. And after all this time, I'm so glad to finally meet you in person.
Of course.
You did a great job.
Of course. It was amazing meeting you.
And my wife thinks she did some makeup touch-up work. She's behind the camera right now.
She did perfect. She did absolutely amazing.
She's good at what she did. It took me a long time to train her, but once she got it, she really got it and ran with it. I'm just kidding, guys. She's been doing makeup for a long time. I won't say how long. She might hurt me. Appreciate you guys joining and watching our show. And we're going to run these pictures. I'm going to put on the music. And I really want you guys' opinion on what you think. See if you like the poses, any question on the lighting, any questions you have about anything. The only thing I didn't get to do that I wanted to do in the video was walk through setting up the lights. But you saw the flash meter when I held it up. It was in 2 pieces. So what I did on that was I set it up mostly by using my eye, because I have the back of my camera set to my computer. So I know what I see in the back of my computer is going to match what I'm going to see on the computer when I go to print them out. And you can use your histogram either way. But sometimes when you're using a histogram and she's got white skin and blonde hair, and then you got that jet black background, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to use that histogram, because it gets a little confused on the darks and the lights, and some things you want dark and some things you want light. So either get a meter, which I would suggest Sekonic. You can get a used one for around $250. That's the brand I had, and it lasted me about 14 or 15 years before it conked out. So if that don't work, just practice and learn to use the back of your camera. That's really helpful, because when you're shooting weddings and stuff, if you can look at the back of your camera and know I'm within a half a stop of what it's going to look like when you're done, that's the way to go. And then you don't have to have a meter. So anyway, thanks again to Casey. We're going to get to showing these pictures. We're going to put on the music, and you guys let us know what you think. Have a good day. Hey guys, I just want to take this second of your time. If you guys would please hit like and subscribe, it would go a long ways toward helping our channel and help us keep making these videos. Thank you.